Hello viewers, and thanks for joining us on another episode of Unscripted on Hillcrest TV. And of course, I remain your host, Deborah Agbonika, but you can call me the celebrity journalist. And with me in the studio, I call him Engineer. But I like for them to introduce themselves, so we'll give you that flavor attached to it. But like we do, nothing is scripted. Just like the name sound, it's unscripted. So let's hear them give us their opinion. And you can leave us your comments on all of our social media handles. If you do agree with some of the things you say or not, just leave the questions and leave the answers you have and leave your opinions there as well. May we please meet you, sir?
Yes, I'm Engineer James Akale, a civil engineer by profession. And that's what I do for a living.
Oh, I'm also aware you're an APC steward.
Yes, we've been there. We've been there for a while now. We believe God and trusting God that our beliefs will come to pass, that this country is going to get better.
Okay, so talking about your party, how would you assess the current Kogi State governor? Because I'm very well aware that you're from Kogi State.
As a matter of fact, I'm from Bassa local government.
Okay.
And I believe we delivered Bassa local government to His Excellency. And we're expecting the dividend of democracy in Bassa local government. Yes, I must say that a lot, it's really backwards in that local government, in the area of even federal presence or state presence. And it's an appeal, which we'll continue to appeal and lobby where possible. Yeah, because I said, if the federal roads will elude us, let us ask for a state road. Right? And this state road is possible from Itobe all the way down to Bassa local government.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Shintaku-Dikena road is beginning to elude us. So I think we should begin to ask for a state road.
Okay.
At least a 7-meter driveway with shoulders.
Okay.
It would be wonderful if this government could do that for us. We really appreciate that.
Okay, so far so good. Aside the Bassa local government you've talked about, how would you rate his performance so far? I mean, he's done 2 years in office.
You see, somehow, yesterday when I came into Lokoja and somebody was like, Ododo has not owed salary. It felt so good that now the complaint is even that he's paying too early. And that sounded so strange, you know what I'm saying? It sounded so strange. I was like, if not for anything, the worker's wage is very important. It also helps in driving the economy. It helps the small scales, and stuff like that. So it's amazing that he has kept that part really positive. And I think in the area of education and from what I hear and what I see and what I read, we've had sponsorship of WAEC and the likes. It's amazing. I will only urge that Subeb, comes back to renovating schools and providing chairs and tables, which I must commend the last administration of Yabelo did some good works there. At least I can confess to schools that were renovated. A few in Bassa local government, some had chairs and tables and stuff like that. I will be glad to see that, come back in this administration. And like we say, road. Yeah, I'm a civil engineer, so you shouldn't blame me when I stick to that. Road is something that performs magic when it runs across communities, when it runs across towns and stuff like that. It performs magic. You get to realize that it's one thing that shoots up development of an area. A good road, well constructed, it's an amazing tool to development. And I also want to urge this administration of Governor Ododo. You see, when we used to drive from Port Harcourt to Lokoja, as soon as you get to Utupa branch, we're heading through Ejule and then coming down all the way to Lokoja. Both sides of the road were bulldozed.
Okay.
And this was a security measure by the last administration that was wonderful for travelers. Today you hear the side in Kogi is an issue from travelers. It's either you're hearing armed robbery or you're hearing kidnap, which was not the case. I will really appeal to the governor to look at that very, very, very closely. You know, the beauty about clearing both sides of the roads, like 30, 40 meters on both sides, is you could see from afar.
What's happening?
Yeah, your drive site, it's really far off, so you could respond to any unforeseen situation faster. And today people will tell you they're using the road from Suka that leaks up, where's this the community server? I'm trying to remember. Before they joined the Ejule because of this same situation, and the road is going bad.
Yeah.
You give me that the maintenance agency should also be strengthened so that they can take care of this roads, especially immediately after the rainy season. Very important. That is, I believe he's doing well. He's doing well, and I think he can do more in the area of infrastructure development. Yeah, it's amazing. I think he's doing well. And the state capital too, there are little small roads here and there that you could develop so that Lokaja can be an amazing place to not just drive through, but to live. Well, I'm really impressed. I've seen structures coming up. I've seen interesting business structures, especially along the major road. It is really nice. It tends to give a positive feelings when you drive and say, this is a city, or this is, you know. I look forward to our first skyscraper in Kogi State. An amazing one.
Well, I'm sure we will get there.
Yeah, it's like we say most times on the site, we say it's a work in progress.
Yes, a city is not built in one day, like they say. So I'm sure we'll get there. Let's digress a little bit from the governor's achievement so far, so good. There's been a recent coalition between with the Atikus. We have the Wikes who are the G5, and then we have the Atiku who is and their sole mandate is that they want to take you guys out of power.
Yes, unseat the present government.
Exactly, and you are an APC steward. So please comment on this coalition.
I must tell you that if you take it for granted, it's your own peril.
Really?
I put it to you that coalition brought them to power. The present Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu was a part of a coalition that brought APC to power. We must not forget that. You understand what I'm saying? He was part of a coalition that brought Buhari to power, and APC is still there. You argue with me that we have the likes of AD. You had different political parties.
Yeah.
And they all came together at one point in time with the primary purpose to unseat PDP. If today, I put it to you, that a good number of politicians in this coalition were part of that coalition.
Yeah.
So we must not take them for granted. Yeah, we may not lose sleep, but we must not take them for granted. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to begin to put your machinery in place. It's like a football match. I will want to digress a bit and bring Chelsea, PSG into the final of the just concluded World Cup club. The only reason Chelsea won that match was because whoever the coach was sat down, watched PSG's matches, how they were dismantling the Madrids, and drew up a working plan. The working plan that gave PSG more ball possession, but give PSG more ball possession, but won the match.
Yeah.
That's what am I trying to say. Whatever the coalition are doing is to unseat APC. What we must do is to strategize. We must go back to the drawing board. We must begin to analyze the individuals one after the other.
Okay, so let's digress a little bit. Since we're talking about what your party needs to do now in order to make sure this coalition does not stand. There's been clamor for the former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello to contest for the APC chairmanship, the national. Do you think he stands a chance, or he has what it takes to vie for it?
Right now, if you ask me, I will not use the word having a chance.
Yeah.
I will ask, is he qualified?
Yeah, okay, that's the word then.
Yes, he's qualified.
Okay.
Is he zoned to North Central?
Yes.
Yes, he's zoned to North Central.
Okay.
Yeah, below, man. Ahead. What are we talking about? The governor for 8 years? Being a party faithful?
Okay.
A presidential aspirant? I mean...
Okay. Let's come back. Let's come back to the coalition thing. Do you think that as Nigerians right now, what them Atiku are standing for? You know, like you said, your party should not lose a sleep over it, but it should do. Do you think that their solemn aim of unseating the current party is enough to make somebody vote for them? Don't you think that's like
I put it to you that Nigerians are hungry. We must tell ourselves the truth. I've been in local jail only 2 days, but my salary is finished.
Oh wow.
Yes, because you people they just see you as someone who can solve their problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask me, the only thing they're holding on to is the hardship. The only thing they're holding on to is Nigerians are hungry. They're not even preaching change. We are the owners of change. You understand what I'm saying? Which is what I expect us to continue. Like I've said, if you remember once I told you, my present governor, the president, and all APC, we must reach out to the people. You understand?
Yeah.
So yes, I'll put it to you that whatever they're agitating for, is it true? Yes. Then what do we do to mitigate it? You know what I'm saying? Here, I will tell you that governors has a lot to do. I'm glad that I'm seeing that's a wonderful strategy.
Yeah.
Right now, I stay in Akwa Ibom State. I work in Akwa Ibom State. You understand? And I'll put it to you that the governor is doing everything to make sure he reaches out to these people. He's moving from one local government to another local government, doling out not just cash. You understand?
Yeah.
But items that will help the downtrodden, things that will help the small businesses.
Yeah.
You understand? The Moino has been doing it from one local government to another. You understand? And it's in these places where you see the local government chairman and those appointees from that local government declare their allegiance to the new party. Then you see the song, PDP is dead, APC is the new champion. But you understand, he's doing that money. I put it to you. He's had these innocent bosses, small mini bosses from innocent, that is on the street of the whole of Akwa Ibom.
Wow.
You understand? And these bosses are used as commuters. You know, reaching out to the people will go a long way in whatever we're doing in the next 1 year.
So you're saying the era of using money to buy vote is gone?
No, people, you see, there are things you cannot eliminate. You understand? Like I put it, the people are hungry. You understand? To eliminate, I will not use the word vote vine. I would rather to say reaching out to people, to just put something in their pocket. You can still collect and not vote for the person you collected.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. So
you can still collect my money and don't vote for me.
Yes, because it has to do with the grassroots as well.
You realize that we need to begin to do something. You see, when I saw the PBAT house to house
door campaign,
wonderful. I was listening to the program this morning on, I think, Kogi FM. Shaba is giving out bread. A woman called all the way from Ejula and said, how will I send the bread to you? The woman called all the way from Basa, that's Uguma. And he asked her, how will I? And the woman said, there are transporters.
that can send the bread to her.
You know what I'm saying? So I want you to begin to imagine how many bread you can put in homes right now. There are things you got to do. I don't want us to get to a point where election is now 1-2 months. We begin to package rice, begin to package these. And, these are things you need to begin to do. Like I said, a queue from Akwa Ibom State right now. I put it to you. Every local government, this guy is doling out hundreds of millions to small business owners.
Okay.
Clippers for barbering saloons, generators, grinding machines. You get what I'm saying? My brother or my sister, go and look at it. it will put some small token in every family's.
And when nobody's hungry, who has the cause for
What are you
alarm?
talking about?
Yeah.
Man? I walk on the street of Lokoja with no mopole.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That would curb insecurity and other things we have flying around. Okay. Well, I'm sure the government is going to listen.
We pray. That's our prayer because yes, the private sector has a part to play. We have a lot of, like this guy I watch online who just goes on the street and just pick random persons.
Mm-hmm.
Like last one he saw was a pregnant woman
who
ran out of her house because Lapo were coming for her for their money. Paid the Lapo balance and took her to a supermarket, and I was saying, man, these things are there.
Yeah.
You understand? So I keep saying, yeah, government has a part to play. But realize that we have people with the kind of money that
the same government has.
But they should begin to touch lives.
Yeah.
That's just the way I see this thing.
So it should be more of an individual decision to want to contribute to government.
Very important.
Yeah, because I do feel like every time people come and they say that, the government is the government that, like the road to my house, there's this very young chap. I think he didn't like the fact that his car was always, and the car was still sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude went ahead and did the whole road, and then he didn't have to wait for government. I think...
You see where I'm coming from right now?
Yeah.
The street, the poles on the street are just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very short street on Anibu Quarters here. And when I got there, I started my structure. I told my electrician, remove that wooden pole and put the concrete pole. And this is a street where everybody on that street were one time retired military officer or that.
Mm-hmm.
You're having wooden poles and they're already falling.
Yeah.
They're waiting for government.
Let's cut the government some slack, please.
Government.
We'll
do the little we can for humanity. Leave the rest, man.
Well, for the sake of time, it's been such a lovely conversation with you.
Thank you, baby, for having me.
I want to say thank you so much for coming into the studio. And like my audience will always say, they would leave their comments, they would leave their reactions, and of course, we might want you to come back and have a talk with them. Oh, wow. So thank you so much for being in the studio.
Thank you for having me. Have a blessed day.
And that will be all on Unscripted on Hillcrest TV. I remain your host, Deborah Agbonika, but you can call me the Celebrity Journalist. Until next time, bye for now.